Okay, students. So in lecture 4, we will see that what is left with the theme customization. So we are already done with half of theme customization, and we will see what is left. So what we are going to cover today, we will see that if we can add CSS or JavaScript in theme customization, if we want to add like any additional CSS or JavaScript, so how to do that. We'll see that if we can update or change the design of blocks, and we will see that if we can give copyrights in footer, and can we work with the footer widgets, and in the next, what are necessary plugins for Ocean WP, and in the last, does Ocean WP supports WooCommerce? Okay, so the first thing is if we can add CSS or JavaScript. Yes, you can use CSS editor to customize appearance of the WordPress. We have like different customizers, different editors for CSS and different editor for JS. So what CSS uh, how CSS helps us? It works by allowing your customer to add your own CSS styles to override the default style of your theme. If a developer had anything like if a button in the theme's default is blue, so I don't want it to be blue, and I don't have any options in the theme customizer to make it red. So what I'll do is I'll just put CSS code against the ID or class of that button. So I can also add JavaScript, and it can be used within the WordPress platform and add dynamic elements to pages and posts or across your entire website. So can we update, change, or change the design of blocks? Yes, we can do that. What we have to do, we have to go to dashboard and then select appearance, then customize and open the customizer. Then we'll see posts and page, and then we'll have to click that, and then on the blog page settings, then we have to see select the post layout, and we have to select the layout. By layout I mean we have like three layouts: one, right sidebar; second, left sidebar; and third, no sidebar. And we have to select only one of them at once. Then after selecting, we're gonna have to click save and then publish the changes. Okay, in the next, can we give copyrights in the footer? Yes, we can do that. Website put often copyright information in the footer to let the public know the site is copyrighted. So this site belongs to a specific company or a specific person. You can add copyright notice to your WordPress footer by editing footer bottom. Next, can we work with footer widgets? Yes. What are footer widgets? When we go to footer, and in the past lectures, I've told you that our footer is divided into 4 columns, but we can make it 1, 2, 3, or 4, and it depends upon us. So yes, we can work with the footer widgets. We can simply go to appearance, then widgets, and add any kind of text, image, gallery widget, social share widget, contact us widget. In that specific area. To add a widget, simply drag and drop that widget into footer area. Next, what are the necessary plugins for Ocean WP? We have like 8 necessary plugins that we should install by now. One is Ocean Extra, other is Ocean Social Share, third is Ocean Product Share, 4 Ocean Sticky Header, 5th Contact Form 7, 6 Really Simple SSL. But please do remember, if you're not working on live server, don't add this plugin Really Simple SSL, because it directly deals SSL certificate, because you're right now in local host. So it doesn't matter if you have like this plugin activated, because you don't have the SSL certificate. SSL is accurately the lock sign which you can see on your URL. I'll tell you in where it is in the browser. So it use only when we have like a payment integration on web shop. So this is the quite most important thing there. Then at number 7, we have to like install and activate WooCommerce, and then at last chatty for like social media integration. Next, does OceanWP supports WooCommerce? Yes, it does. Since OceanWP offers full integration with WooCommerce plugin, we can configure, manage, promote our e-commerce website with very much ease. So what is the task for today? You guys gonna have to create 5 pages: home, about us, shop, contact, blogs, and put all the blogs under a single blog menu, and put new home page which you are creating right here, and set it to default, so it should not show the blog post when you open a website. It should show a blank home page at first. Then we'll install all necessary plugins from today's lecture what I've shown you, and activate all of them by installing them, and design the home page, about page, and contact us page from using Gutenberg tool. What tool we are using for a blog, we can just do it for home, about, and contact us page. I'll design any one of pages so you can get an idea, and you can design different pages later on from this tool. And then you have to create a main header, main menu, and fix all the main menu, and apply these pages into the main menu now, and remove the categories and put it under the blog, and set all pages there, and put relevant footer menu in the footer. But means you have to create 4 columns, one with the text or image, and second with the menu, third with the menu, and fourth should be like social share or contact details. Then you have to erase logo blur effect. I'll tell you that how it gets blurred, and we don't that blur effect. And we have to make the header to stick at top, and then at last we have to make the search icon big. And how to do that, because when we were just saying the css, okay, when we were just saying the header options, we couldn't find out this option thing. So what we'll do, we'll apply some css to make it big, and we'll also apply some css to make erase the blur effect. And we have to create an overlay effect of search. When we'll click the search button, it should overlay. So this is your today's task. So let us now quickly go onto the browser. Okay, so this is related to SSL. So now this should say the connection is secured. So if a person comes over to your eShop, so if your website is not secured, so he or she might not apply any payment card, a debit card, or credit card information onto our website. So they're not going to trust us if our connection is not secured. So that's why we apply really simple SSL. But if you are working on localhost, don't apply this plugin, because it might break your website. And I'll also show you the blurry effect we are going to remove in today's lecture. So if I click hover over it, you see it has some blurry effect. So we're gonna have to remove this. Okay, so now we are seeing that how many settings we have done until so far. We are done with this, I guess, header thing. So now we will see the blog settings. If we click blog, we have like blog entries. What are blog entries? Okay, so these are blog entries. All of the main featured image and the main look are with the blog entries. And if I want to change the layout of the sidebar, I can make it right sidebar, left sidebar, full width. We can also make it like with the both sidebars. So if I want a sidebar at the right side and I want a sidebar at the left side, so we can make an both sidebars, and I can just publish it to see the effect. Then what is the both sidebar style? So sidebar at the right side and sidebar at the left side, and content in the center. But I can change this as well. If I can make 2 sidebars together and make the content at left side. So it totally depends upon us. If we want it to be full width, we can make it full width. And what is the blog style? Actually, this is now right now it is thumbnail style, but I can just change it to grid. So it will take effect, and let me show you that what grid means. And it will also have an effect if I'll make it large image. Okay, so now this is large image. If I'll make it a thumbnail again, so it will just change the effect right away. And I can just apply the positioning. I can just make the image at right side and this content at left side. So I'm again doing the default thing. Okay, so when I'll see that what is the vertical position, so you see if I make it top, the image goes to top. If I make it center, it comes to center, and if I make it bottom, it comes to bottom. So I want to have it at center. If I want to apply some width to image, I can do that. This will have effect on this image. And if I want to have some like a specific height, I can do that. Okay, so you'll see it is now having effect, but that doesn't matter if I want it or not. It's totally up to you guys how you want it. So if I'll erase, if I'll put 0, it has a different effect. If I put 1, it has different effect. And if I want the default setting to come back, I'll just erase everything. So default settings will come again. Okay, right now if I want this category color to be blue, then I can make it blue. If I want to or hover over it and make the category, this is the category, actually this is taking red color from the primary color, because we have selected primary color in the above settings. So if I want it to be like any other color, so I can just make this any other color. So it is now not red. If I want to make it yellow, yes, it will be yellow. And if I want to make it green, it will be green. I want this hover effect to be let's say this beige color. Okay, so now it is beige color. And if I want it to be black, okay, now it is black. And if I want this color to be changed to red, yes, now it is changed to red. Okay, if I want to make this hover color change, I can change it to purple. Okay, so it totally depends upon you that how you want it to be. If I want to change this date color to black, okay, now it is black. I'll not make it purple. I'll just set it to default or black, you can say. And this also black. Okay, so the pagination style is standard, and meta separator is like this thing is meta separator. So this is by default dot dot dot. So it is like default. So I want to change this. This is meta. Whatever is coming, the category title, the title, the excerpt, this comment, date. So this is all blog meta. So I just want to change now the um, meta blog writing style. So you know where to change the writing style. We have already studied about that, but I'll do it after this single post setting. So I want every single post with the left sidebar, and the rest of the settings are like exactly same. If I want the main featured image, this image also be included in the page header, so I can do that. But if I want some like thing to be hidden, I can just surely hide it, because this eye icon just helps me to hide the things. Let me open any single post first. I hope it helps. Okay, now it is like a right sidebar, sorry, left sidebar, and featured image is in, and I want to hide this featured image, this title, this meta content. I'm just removing these four things and just publishing the changes, and I'll see that whether it is taking effect or not. Okay, so as you can see, everything is disappeared. So one by one, I'll just make it appear. So first of all, I will see that if title comes. Okay, let me refresh it. Okay, so now we'll see if featured image is coming. Okay, so I think so. Uh, let meta and content to be come back again. Maybe it will show, because I know why everything was not appearing, because we have opened two customizers with each other. Okay, so now you see everything is back again. uh, this is the width of the content. This content, sorry, not this content, this is 70%. You see, from here, from this line to this line, this is 70%, and this part is 30%, the sidebar thing. And I can related post count make to 3 if I suppose I'm making this personal blog. So when I have opened this personal blog, and it also suggested me that I have one more personal blog. So if I have more than like 5 blogs, it would only suggest me 3 blogs, because in the settings I have related post count to 3 and related post column to 3. Okay, comment position is before, after, it totally depends. Okay, if I'll publish it, let us see that what happens here. Okay, so I'll publish the change again. So many of the settings are not even concerned yet, because I don't think so clients will ask for this depth in-depth setting, because it is I guess it is not of very much important use, but we should look at every aspect. Okay, next thing is sidebar. I want the sidebar background color to this. If I want padding to 30% from left. Okay, this is from left. This is the sidebar column from this line to this thing is 30%. If let us see. Okay, now if I'll make it 100, you can see it is having effect. If I make it 500, it will disappear. And if I'll make it 30 or like 20, 30 was default, I guess. Yeah. And if I'll make heading to H1, let's see what happens. Right now, we don't have any heading above widget, but let's see what effect it will bring. Okay, we don't have any heading here, so it will not show us that what effect it is taking. Okay, this is now again the widget, specific widget background color. This is one widget, this is one widget, this is one widget. Okay, if I wanna have like padding from left 50. Okay, and if I want to have like 50 all over the padding, so I'll just click this and I'll apply 50 everywhere. So it will have effect from top, right, bottom, left at the same time if I'll click this link value together. Okay, so I don't want any padding from here. And this is margin bottom setting. This is title setting, title border setting, everything like that related to sidebar. So next thing is footer widget. And okay, if I'll not enable this widget, so what will happen? You'll see this will disappear. Okay, so sometimes I only want this tiny footer to be here. So and so this will disappear if I'll see it on front end. Okay, so now you see it is hidden. So I really do want the footer, so I'll just enable it again and I'll publish the changes, and it is start taking effect, and everything every setting have come back. So let me see if it has come back while I've published it. Okay, so now it is back. And if I want to make this footer fixed, I can do that. This options add a height to your content to keep your footer at bottom of your page. So it will always keep our footer fixed at the bottom. Let us see what it actually means. Okay. So now, right now, I think by default it is also fixed, but it is just like if we want this to be fixed here. So right now it is footer, it will be at footers thing. So if we want to add any parallax effect, we can make it on or off. Then in the next, if we want to create like specific footer, and if we want to add them as a template, we want to create our own footer. We don't want this default template, so we can do that by here. And I want a fourth column. Okay, yeah. So we have padding from above, this 30% and this 30%. Suppose I'll make padding from above 70. So you see what uh, effect it has. So this had effect from here. Okay, if I make it back, this difference should come back. And what is the background color? It is like blue. Oh, sorry, black. If I want to make it white, so it will like be white, but I have to make now everything like in black color to see it. If I'll make it like blue, it is blue, purple, orange, yellow, red, beige, like any color. Suppose I can even write the code. I can make it default, then I'll make it black, but default is looks more like good or okay. So I'll just publish these things. Okay, so now we're coming to footer bottom. Okay, so first of all, if we don't want to enable this, we can do this by from here. If we want to show this specific on all devices, we can just select this option, first option. If I want it to be disappear on mobile or tablet or on both, I can do that. And this is the copyright thing. This is Ocean WP date shortcode. So this just brings just this 2021, this 2021 automatically. Okay, this thing. So this shortcodes help us with that, and theme by Daniel is added with the full stop at the end, and this is also considered as padding from above and bottom. So I'll just publish this thing, and I'll see that whether it takes effect, and put my complete name in the bottom now. Yes, you see we have made this footer fixed, so you can see the clear difference. So the footer is now fixed, it is not being scrolled, and yes, I have full name now. And okay, so so this is the last and the important part. If I want to add some CSS code, suppose I don't like this search icon to be this small, I want it to be big. So I can add CSS code in it, and let me just okay, so suppose this is a specific icon thing, and I can just make this CSS code here, and I can just also want to like have remove the blur effect. I'll open the Ocean WP documentation, and I'll simply just copy this much, and I'll apply it here. So now you see there is no blur effect, and if I remove it, there is blur effect. Okay, so I'll just publish this thing. So we can just add any custom coding here if we want to. And suppose, let me tell you that this hash site logo is an ID of the logo, and a hash site logo inner is also an ID of the logo, and A is for anchor, because this is anchor, and you know, every anchor helps us to go to any next page or a specific page. And we are just making it opacity on hover 1, and it's WebKit opacity 1, and its total opacity 1. Opacity means the blur effect. If I'll make it from range, it ranges between 0 to 1. So it totally depends upon us that how I want it to be. I want it to be at full 1. Okay. So we are done with this, I guess. These all. So we'll just head towards that. What necessary plugins we want. We'll just go to plugins. Okay, I want to open this, add new. Okay, so now I will add ocean in the search box, and I'll see that what are the related options here. So we wanted to add ocean extra. So whenever you will just install Ocean WP, it will automatically suggest you this plugin. So by this time, when we have installed Ocean WP, it is also already activated. But we want this Ocean social sharing. So it helps us to like post our products or any kind of thing to social media directly. Okay, don't just activate each and every one of it. Just first install every needed plugin. So this thing helps us in if we have like a specific product, and if I want our customer to share it directly on the to his or her social media. And I'll also apply this Ocean WP sticky header that will like make my header sticky on the top. Okay, I guess I don't want anything from Ocean, so I will write contact form. So first of all, I will only need this contact form 7. We can make contact forms from every other plugin related to this, but I only recommend this because it is a top. And first of all, this is the trick of installing plugin. You must see the active installations and the star rating. So first 3 to 4 are best and simple. And next we want SSL, WooCommerce, and Chatty. So next is really simple SSL, but please do remember, don't install in localhost, so it might affect your SSL. Let me show you side by side that why I think it will affect your site. So in the general settings, if you remember, I told you people to make this and check this if it is HTTPS or HTTP. If it is HTTPS from backend, we must install this plugin to make it SSL secured, to make our website SSL secured. And this helps us apply this SSL certificate from hosting to our website. And next is WooCommerce. This is the most important plugin that we are going to get started with in the, I guess, next week, or maybe tomorrow's lecture, maybe of the Friday's lecture. And this will be our main focus, the main plugin. Every e-commerce or related to, like if we are making any subscription website, LMS website, learning management system, or e-shop, or multi-vendor, or any kind of commerce related, WooCommerce will help us in that. So it is a quite big and heavy plugin, so it is taking time. Okay. So by time we will also study this Facebook for WooCommerce, we will apply this payment gateway, PDF invoice slips, and I'll tell you what is a wish list, or what is WooCommerce payments booster. So check out field editor, how we can just make different things to happen. And okay, let us wait for okay, I told you this is not an error. This is already showing that WooCommerce is installed. This is just due to the server slow speed, because I have like okay, I'll told you this is installed. And at last we want Chatty plugin. I think students are familiar with this, because in the first lecture maybe I have installed this, but now I will properly just integrate it. Okay. Now just click on the last plugin you have installed, and it will take you to all installed plugins. Okay, this is from Chatty. If I want to get updates, no, I don't want any updates from them, because we're just making it for practice, but you people should sign up for this. Okay, so we're not using the premium features. Okay, the question arises that why this setting appeared, why we are not into the plugin pages, because this is activated, so it will just pop up first because this service is activated. Now we have to go to plugins and activate all of them one by one. But let me just first of all quickly tell you, this is not the premium version. We have to upgrade the version if we want like 2 3 4 in uh, when we click this button. So right now I just want this WhatsApp and Messenger. So you're gonna have to place your number in format of this. Don't place any plus or hash. Hash is only used when we don't want to give it a null value. But if I have number, suppose I'll just give the same number. Okay, why it is happening? Okay, I'll just write it down. 785 4875, and I want this to be appear on desktop and mobile both. And I'll just open this chat pop-up. I'll show you on the front end that what it does. Okay, I want HTTPS. I'll just write it the same. Okay, let us apply m.me dash Coca-Cola. Okay, this is might be from any customers, so I should not HTTPS m.me slash Coca dash hyphen cola, and this is the close button, and I'll just say it close, and I'll see that how it looks on desktop and how it looks on mobile. And the next thing is I don't want it to be in purple. I either want it to be in black or blue, but okay, black looks more good. If I want any custom color other than these, then I have to upgrade it to pro version. And if I want it to be left, I can make it left, but I'll make it right because at left we have a footer, scroll to top button. You see here, so this will overlap if I'll make it on left side. And what should it say to us? Okay, contact us in case of any query. So you want, if you want any specific thing, um, we can put it here. Hi, I am here to assist you. It can be anything, but so whatever suits you. And this is a text color, and call to action means this thing. This should appear only the first click, or it should appear all the time. It depends upon you. And what is the attention effect? When this page will load, this will start having any animated effect. Suppose this waggle. So now you see, if I want to make it bounce or like sheen. Okay, I really liked this spin, I guess. Yeah. And if I want to apply some pending messages, so a customer can focus that what is this specific part. The customer will open this and see our this thing. It is just for the attention, and this is related to this background color, and I can just make the shape of this change, and I can even select any specific. Let's say if I'll just make it Poppins. Where is Poppins here? Okay. And if I have Google Analytics, how many people just click it and just go to our social media. But we have to make it pro version to check that. And this is icons view. This is default state that we'll just click it to be open. So I'll just save the settings. So now we'll just refresh the page, and we have already only activated this, so it will start appearing. Okay, so now this thing is here. I don't want this WhatsApp thing at first. So what I'll do is, okay, I want that when I will click this, this WhatsApp pop-up should appear then. This should not be on load. Okay. So when I'll click it, it will just make this pop up and I can write hi, and it will just open my WhatsApp web, or it will open directly my WhatsApp, or you can integrate any two social media here. Okay, so let us quickly jump to the other plugins which are right now active, installed but not activated. So what we'll do is just click it from here, and in the all bulk actions, just activate all of them. So it will just start getting activated one by one, and whatever has more importance, it will. Okay, so everything okay, activated. So now it is this setting is related to SSL. So I'll just click activate SSL. Okay, this is some more info. So I'll dismiss this, and I'll enable this 301 redirect. This is just plugin like play type thing. Just click on options, and okay. So now I want this htaccess redirect, means whatever default settings are written in this .htaccess files, if this connection is not secured, it should load the default settings. Anyone cannot just edit this file because it is our main code file at the backend. Okay, this is related to content fixer. It is related to server side issues, so we should also just make it open. And I want to dismiss all the SSL notice. I don't want any specific like notices, and I'll just save changes. Okay, now I'll go in the plugins, and I'll see that if every plugin is right now. So okay, these two things are coming from Ocean product sharing and social sharing. I'll just have to click it once, and this will redirect me to theme panel. I'll just say allow and continue. It is just for the updates which will they will send me on email about social sharing or product sharing. I'll just go again in install plugins, and I'll click this one now. So they will mail me some details about these Ocean WP plugins if they have an update for me. Okay, so now every necessary plugin is installed. What I'll do more is I want these all to be auto updated on the live server, because they'll schedule update every like week or every day. So I don't want to come here one by one and update these one by one. I want them to be auto updated whenever update is came from the company of the specific plugin maker. Okay, so this you can see now these two options are appearing here. So whatever plugin we'll install, it will start showing on the dashboard menu. We can see chatty here. We can okay, Ocean social sharing and product sharing appear under theme. Okay, and like this is related to Ocean, the product sharing and social sharing, and SSL should appear under settings, and contact form 7 is appear under connect form. So what it does for us, it already has created a contact form. We just have to put the copy the code from here and put the code in the page and just paste it and then publish it, then form will appear in our contact page. So they have already a predefined contact form, so we just have to copy this much. And first of all, I'll just go in the pages. Okay, then I'll see that how many pages I have. Okay, so now you see I only had 3 pages yesterday, but now I have cart page, checkout page, my account, customer dashboard page, refund and return policy, shop page. These are the default pages when we just install and activate WooCommerce. Okay, so I'll come on to these home orders, customer coupons, report, settings, status, marketplace, everything in detail, and products. I know you are familiar with these, but I will come into detail in the next lecture. But right now, I'll just make one more page, that is contact us page. Okay, so it is now loading, and I have copied this shortcode. Okay, so now I will add title of the page. I'll default make this full width page, and I'll just only disable this thing, and I'll just publish this. Okay, then the page is now created. So what is actually I've copied from here, let me just show you once again. I don't want to add any new contact form because it has already but if I want to, I can just make it. In the next lecture I will show you that how to make a new contact form, but we can just copy the predefined contact form and see if it helps, if it is according to our needs. So first of all, let me just quickly copy this. This is short code. I'll also open in editor, but first let me just show you. Okay, so now from this Gutenberg tool, I'll just click on this plus button, and I'll add short code block here, and I'll just paste this short code here. And I also want an heading here. Okay, and I will write contact us here. And what I will do is I will just make it above this form, and I'll see that if it is good now. Okay, so I'll just view this page. So it should show appear, should show the heading, connect us here, and below that it should show a form. So you see, we have a heading and we have a form. So now our contact form is ready, but maybe I want something more. Suppose if I want to add map, let us see if Gutenberg allows us map. I guess we don't have, okay, we don't have map. We can just give social icons, and we can give Facebook, Instagram, Skype. Okay, these 3 are good to go, and I can just give it a default value, so they should appear on the front end. Yeah. Okay, and I want a heading. Connect with us on social media, and I will correct this, and I will move this block above, and I'll just update it, and let us see if it is appearing or not. Okay, so as you can see, this is appearing, so you can just design it anyway. And okay, so now you can design about page, home page by this way, and you don't have to design shop page for now, but you have to make it into the menu. So I have removed the menu, and I'll now create a new menu. Okay, first of all, before going to that, I'll just show you that what is this contact form plugin does. And they have already made a predefined template, contact form 7. And so I'll tell you that uh, what they have for us in this. So when I'll click on this edit button, and they have like their label, name, field, email. Suppose if I want to add any, suppose, mobile number, so what I'll do is I'll name it as mobile, and this is required field. I don't want any default value. I don't want to give any, maybe I can give it any ID, mobile, or dot mobile. Okay, and I want a label for it, and label is enter your mobile number and your mobile number, and I should save it. And let us see on the front end whether it takes effect or not. Okay, so I will just have to write contact here. Okay, so we have enter your mobile, and okay, so it should not just give us the 2 lines. So it works like this, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let us see if it is fixed. Then if it is not, we can do it again. Okay. Okay, it is fixed now. So we can just add any other thing: date, text area, drop down menu, checkboxes, radio buttons, acceptance, quiz. We can even generate a quiz. We can upload, make a file upload button or submit button, and we can just have a look. so from which email it will go and to what email it should go, and the button, the submit button, I'm talking about this. And we have the default messages written, and we have additional settings related to this. If we want, we can add a code here. And the next thing would be, the last thing of today's lecture is to put the menu, the new menu, which I want you people to also to do. So I'll just create a new menu because I've already deleted the main menu. So what I will do is I'll just name it main menu and I'll create it. Okay, so now I'll go to pages because I have pages right now, and I'll add home, blog, about us, contact us, and I should have this shop. Maybe you're familiar with all of these things, but we are now converting our work into a complete shape. And I will just delete this navigation. It will not affect the page. This is only for the text. And I should select this to main, and then this, just save it. Okay. So now it should appear. Yeah, that's all. So thank you for today's lecture. I'll see you in the next lecture. Take care.